Welcome to another episode of What I Learned from Bobby Hemmit. And while I watch a movie, a TV episode or something, I've discovered this sci-fi genre called The Others. And I heard what they're talking about, so let me share it right now. Or I was listening and they said something very deep and profound and right in line with Bobby Hemmit. Right in line with Bobby Hemmit is what they're saying. They're going to talk about what a devil is.
Hey, guys. Marion, we're ready. Everybody's here. Hey, you didn't come across a folder marked Friday by any chance, did you?
Just your website.
You don't have to know the plot to know to get this piece.
Albert?
It's coming up. I had to rewind it a little bit. But it's coming.
He's not seeing the devil.
Why?
He's not seeing the
Because
devil.
if he saw the devil, he wouldn't be alive.
Well, what Sandy's seeing, is that the absence of light that you're talking about? What I saw?
No. These are demons.
Demons.
You said he wasn't seeing the devil.
No. There's a difference.
There's a
You see, the
difference.
devil is, he's the devil. And like the devil, devils are considered to be fallen angels. They were at one time actually a part of heaven. Now, demons, on the other hand, are the spirits of those who died and gone straight to hell. And the whole thing about demons is they can travel from the underworld to the earth.
They derive their
Now,
pleasure from...
I'm going to play that again, but slowly. But let me just explain the occult message of that. You are the fallen angel. What did he say? First, he tried to brush it off and act like, oh, demon, devils, yeah. There's a difference between devils. A devil is a devil. Yeah. The occult truth that they're telling you is that the devil or devils are fallen angels. So what they're doing is making up a description for a devil, but they're telling you that it's an angel. So what's an angel? What does the Bible tell you that an angel is? Something good, right? The occult truth is that another metaphor for you is a fallen angel. You were once upon a time, you had the power of a full God, which means you had the power to create and destroy. You could manifest what you want when you want. Now, did you need to destroy? No, because that's not your nature. You destroyed maybe if you had to do something to get rid of something, but you didn't just go around bullying people like this beast does. Now, the way I like to describe another metaphor for you or your powers is that everybody was a fucking wizard. So if I'm a wizard and you're a wizard, am I going to try to go around and F with you? No, because you got the same power as me. That's another way to think about it. It's wizard versus wizard. So I'm not going to mess with you. You have the same power. We have the same knowledge. That is just another way that I can describe the metaphor of your power as a God energy that you are broken from right now. Now let me see if I can back this up again without it going too far back. Let me see if I can slow this down.
See, the devil is,
Yeah.
he's a devil. And
Har, har,
like
har.
the devil, devils are considered to be fallen angels. They were at one time actually a part of heaven.
One time a part of heaven.
On the other hand, are the spirits of those who died and gone straight to hell. And the whole thing.
A demon are those who died, and let me finish the occult truth. A demon are those who died and have ascended to a higher realm, out of the material realm. The material realm, this realm, material realm equals dense matter realm. It's so dense, objects feel hard. But if you went by true science, not this fraudulent shit that this beast has taught you, you would know that everything's a frequency, everything's a vibration, and you could use the tool of an electron microscope to show that to yourself. You would see the molecules moving around only if you had an electron microscope, which magnifies things thousands and thousands and thousands of times, which is how, in case you don't know, look up electron microscope and bed bugs, or bugs or germs or anything electron microscope. Look up what people have seen with an electron microscope. They can see dust particles, and you will see things moving in those dust particles. Everything is alive. Now, I say these things. Some people know this. Some people don't know it. That's why I'm saying it. Some people don't even think about it, because you might have learned it a long time ago, but you're not applying it to your reality. It's not in your subconscious mind to realize, hey, this isn't hard. It will break into 1,000 pieces. It'll disintegrate. I challenge you. Look up YouTube, look up electron microscopes, and look up things, things people see under an electron microscope. And you're going to see a whole new dimension, basically. You're inside of your stomach, and a lot of things that I learn little things here and there, and then the universe brings it together in another thought. Because we don't really think about the true science of the universe. Your body already has things always breaking down in it. It has living, maybe they call them germs, they call them enzymes, they call it, what else do they call it? Fungus, yeast. What is it? They have good, I forgot what they call it. They said there's some good and then there's some bad. But that's false, because there is no good or bad. You have living things inside your gut. Like you have living things inside of your gut. I'm not going to say what. I just gave examples of what the beast calls them, that break down the food and keep everything clean in there. It's like you have decomposers inside. Boys and girls, I don't want to get too graphic and ugly, but when you die, those decomposers are doing their job. That's how you're going to start getting the bugs and shit. They're already in there. I didn't say bugs are in there. I said something living enzymes, something on I think they say macrobiotic level because they want to use opposite words and fuck up everybody's mind. I think it's macro, not micro. Macro. Macro, I think, is smaller than micro. But whatever the case, I think you understand what I mean. You have things breaking down breaking down the food. That's most of it's unnecessary to eat. It's not of any value. Trying to get to the nutrients, and then your body can only synthesize nutrients coming from the deity Newt, coming from the deity of the earth, coming from the oxygen, coming from the electromagnetic field. Because oxygen includes in the electromagnetic field. Oxygen includes the electromagnetic field. It's H2O, right? I mean, H2O is water. OH, I think, is, let me see the molecular thing for the molecule for air. I should know this, but I'm sorry I don't. While I'm talking, trying to give an example. Where does it say? The molecule for air, the compound is O2. Yeah. It's been a while. The most abundant natural occurring gas is nitrogen, N2, into the second power, which makes up 78% of air. I didn't know that, because they don't teach you anything in school. Nothing that you can remember. They pretty much don't teach you any damn thing, except if you're lucky you know how to read and write. And then oxygen is just O2. And then when you add the H, that's a hydrogen, and that's what makes water. Nitrogen. That means something. Gen is generation. Anyway, let me stop thinking of decoding that. I can't decode that. Anyway, I think you understood my point, my message. I'm just going to wrap it up right now. I went off on a couple of tangents. I just wanted to share about a snippet from a television show that directly told or halfway told an occult truth. The fallen angel is you. When you hear that in a movie, cartoon, Tony Braxton show, they're talking about you. You are the fallen angel. That is a cover-up instead of saying that you're God. But, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. All thanks to Bobby Hemmit. Let's listen one more time.
They can travel from the underworld to the earth.
They derive their pleasure from...
All right, he's going to start trying to put fear and, mess up the meaning. Demons, boys and girls, are Damians. They're really called the occult. The real occult word is Damien. And boys and girls, one point that you can remember from what I'm saying is when you hear the word Amen, that just means the hidden one. The hidden one. That means the hidden spirit inside of you. Like, you have an outward self, right? But then you have an inner self that you can talk to yourself, right? If you wanted to, you can scream inside your head without anybody knowing it. You could close your eyes and inwardly eject or imagine a scream. Or you just have that inner voice. That is Amen, boys and girls. That's Amen. So remember that when you hear it, read it, see it, or hear it in a song, that phoneme inside of a word is talking about the hidden one. And that energy of being able to do that's an energy and a deity. And what you say in a prayer to end the prayer, and you say Amen, you don't know that you're saying the Egyptian word for the inner soul, that quiet voice. All right. So Damien has that in it. Damien and demon are the ancestors. Point blank period. Damien and demon, the occult truth is those are your ancestors. Let me hear this one more time. Let me see what they're saying.
Why?
Because if he saw the devil, he wouldn't be alive.
Well, that's a lie.
Well, what Sandy's seeing is that the absence of light that you're talking
The
about.
absence of
What I
light is
saw.
darkness.
No. These are demons.
Demons.
You said he wasn't seeing the devil.
No. There's a difference. You see, the devil is, well, boy, he's the devil.
Har, har, har. You know why I say har, har, har? Because the joke is on you. That guy's probably from the peanut butter and jelly game. See, what did he do? He didn't explain. He hopped over what the devil is. There is the devil, and then there's plural devils. And what he said about devils, they are fallen angels. The devil, why does this MFer laugh? Because he's like, well, yeah, that's the devil is, well, the devil. That's because he's an invented character. The devil is an invented character, so he's letting you assume, what do you say the devil is? He doesn't tell you what the devil is, because he knows it's a fake. So he's just putting the, I forgot what you call the ... the etc. You fill in the blank. You fill in. What do we say the devil is? What have you known around the world? Yeah, he's the enemy of Jesus and all this stuff. That's what he's doing. He's mocking you. And then he goes on to tell a partial occult truth. Devils, well, okay, those are fallen angels. And what am I telling you again, boys and girls, for the last time? Not the last time, but to end this audio. You are the fallen angel. Once upon a time, you were in the heavens. And that is the extent that they want to tell you about fallen angels. They don't want to say that you were God, you had the God energy. And you still have the God energy in your DNA, but it's dormant. They ain't telling you that other part. And they're not they're changing the word instead of letting you know it's an angle of light. They created a whole bunch of F-ray words, and now we're using the word angel. When boys and girls, the letter J is an invented letter. Most recently, so recently that people know that, oh, the letter J wasn't invented when the Bible was made. So even the J sound wasn't there. However, we've adopted that. And then that's how you got jaw, which probably should be raw. So they just come up with shit to cover up stuff. But if you learn from Bobby Hemmit, if you listen to him enough, it's just like watching TV. You're just going to remember what he said. And then little by little, you're going to be able to decode stuff. You're going to say, oh, Maybe it's not jaw. It's raw. Because you will know when they're covering up things. That ends another episode of What I Learned from Bobby Hemmit. May you increase in consciousness. As much as I think I can make a short audio, never happens. May you increase in consciousness, and if you are on the 1,000-watt Bobby Hemmit frequency, you know what to be thinking. You know what to be thinking. You know who the enemy is. And, I'm just going to probably start saying this in every audio now. Please research and look at 3 videos by Runaway Slave. And that is going to help you wake up. Look at 3 videos by Runaway Slave. I'm not saying look at it back to back. I'm just saying within a week, look at 3 videos from Runaway Slave. It's a guy talking. He'll have a picture up, and he's going to be telling you something about black people. And your eyes are going to be open. Because he's telling you stuff from the news that is forgotten news, or that it wasn't on your fucking news. It wasn't on your local scripted TV, stage performance. But it was happening in Missouri, Arkansas, Maryland, Baltimore, Kansas, all kinds of other places. And you probably find something that happened in your town too. This guy can make a video almost every other day. Because people are sending him stories that they've heard in their local news that other black people don't even know happened. From the past, present, and future. So, I'm recommending that channel, Runaway Slave. And I also recommend Angel Price. Now, you got to be on a 1,000-watt frequency to be able to even look at Angel Price's videos. Because when you're in the Matrix so much, when you're under super lockdown mind control, you don't even want to know anything different than what you already know. Your ego is bucking against even learning something new. You don't want anybody to tell you anything. So that ends another episode of What I Learned from Bobby Hemmit. You will increase in consciousness at whatever level you're at. And if you're on a 1,000-watt frequency, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to think. You know this world's finished. You know you're a god. You're above all this stuff. You're ready for it to be over. So just make it known. Make it known to the ancestors. Make it known to yourself. Speak it. Know it. You're ready. You're ready for whatever happens. The end.